What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 7 of our Pokemon Odyssey walkthrough. In the previous video, we did a complete walkthrough of the third stratum. In today's episode, we have just arrived at the fourth stratum, and we're going to do a full playthrough of the fourth stratum so you guys know exactly what to do in order to get through here. So let's dive right into it. And to kick things off, the fourth stratum looks way more jungly and like foresty. It's way different compared to the third stratum where it was all in a cave and like volcanic themed. We've just picked up a little orb and we're going to try and find the base camp for the fourth stratum. And here we have stopped off and we're chatting with Ethan and Olympia. It looks like we have met some other characters. So hopefully this is the base camp of the fourth stratum. And now we're about to find out a whole bunch of history with the help of this new Ethan character. He tells us that Amy helped him a lot. Amy actually saved him and also taught him how to become a Pokemon trainer. And we're about to meet one of their leaders who's going to fill us in on a whole bunch of history. The leader's name is Ramon, and here he shows us some images and he gives us some information about the goddess and also the abyssal god. So there is a lot of story in this game. If you do enjoy it, there's a lot to read through. I personally love the story of Pokemon Odyssey and love that it's something completely different to other Pokemon games. But now Ethan tells us that we've got to try and meet them at a lab. So we're going to try and explore the new base camp and try find this lab. We're going to quickly explore leader Ramon's lair here and chat to a few other characters and see if we can find out any more information. And here you can, if you chat to that guy, there's an option to learn more about all of the different gods and some of the storyline. There's also a book here written by Amy. But let's get out of here and get to exploring. It looks like the fourth stratum area is called Etria. So there's a lot going on here. There's a lot of people playing and I love the theme of the town. It looks like people have houses and little trees here. So let's do a little bit of exploring and chat to everyone and see what all there is to do. We can't go out north yet, so I'm guessing we've got to complete a side quest first. But here it looks like we have found a lab and it's asked us to save before, so I'm guessing there's a big boss battle coming up. But let's go, let's see. It looks like we are battling Olympia and it's a tag team battle, so it's 2-on-2 and it is a super tough battle. The first Pokemon Olympia sent out was Scizor and a Porygon 2. Luckily, we have our Magmar up front, and that just one-shotted Scizor with its fire type advantage. We've also got Machamp out there, but now they have sent out a Magmortar, which is just one-upped our Magmar. I'm hoping we can evolve our Magmar pretty soon. We have knocked out Porygon 2, and now they have sent out a Relicanth, which is just one-shotted our Magmar. So we're going to send out Haunter next. Hopefully Haunter can get a few attacks in. We have knocked out Magmortar and they have now sent out a Wailord. So 2 strong water type Pokemon and they are different styles. These are like Fakemon new variants and they look so cool. Relicanth has been knocked out and they have sent out Mawile, which is also a really strong, interesting Pokemon. Machamp is still hanging in there. It's doing an amazing job. Haunter's taken quite a bit of damage and it's just been knocked out. But we've still got 4 Pokemon left. So next up we're going to send out Kabutops, which is a grass type, so it might have an advantage against Wailord. I wasn't expecting such a tough battle as we entered the fourth stratum. But the more battles the better. We're not complaining. I'm sure we're going to work our way through this. We have knocked out Wailord and Mawile is still hanging in there. It's now come down to 2-on-1, which has given us a massive advantage. And we've just knocked out Mawile, and that's it. We have defeated Trainer Olympia. That was a really fun battle. But now that we have defeated Olympia, we can continue on exploring. There is a little medikit here for us to heal up our team again. And now we can actually head up north where we couldn't go before. And as we enter this new area, all of a sudden we find Nyx. Nyx gives us a bit of advice. I think Nyx is like our alternate version of ourselves, or like a different planet, a Nyx from a different planet. But it gave us some helpful advice. And here we have found Ethan in a graveyard. So I don't know what's going on here. He gets a bit embarrassed. And Olympia also catches up to us here. And they tell us about the captain of the Fourth Stratum and where he is. So let's try and go and find where the captain is. Hopefully we will be able to find him quite easily. I can't wait to take on the captain of the Fourth Stratum and make our way to the Fifth. So let's head back to Etria now. And now is a good time to stock up on some items if you need. Go get all the items you need, some antidotes, some potions, some revives, everything you might need, because we're going to be leaving here and trying to find the Fourth Stratum Captain. So now we're heading back to where we first entered the Fourth Stratum, and we're going to try and find a new path to follow. Now that we have defeated Olympia and chatted to everyone in the town, this new path has opened up for us. It was blocked before. We've just picked up a TM here, and we're going to just explore and try find any other items about. But otherwise, there's a bridge for us to cross, and a whole bunch of trainers await us, so there's a lot of battling ahead. We are going to skip through the normal battles, but there are a ton of battles ahead, so you do have to be prepared. There is a medikit also not too far from here, so you can go back and heal your Pokemon. And we've just caught this Execute, and I've decided to use a leaf stone on it and see what its new evolution looks like. And it looks pretty cool. It's definitely different from the normal Pokemon Executor versions. Normally there are two versions of Executor, but now we even have a third one. It looks really interesting, but I'm sure it will give our team a bit of a boost. I don't think the Fourth Stratum Captain is going to be easy at all. I thought we could head up north there, but it seems to be a dead end, so we go a bit to the east and north. And here we find an FOE that we have avoided tactfully. And if you go around the trees and battle the trainer, you can then reach this little bridge. So you can make your way through here. It's just a bit of a maze, so you've got to try and explore all different paths. Here we've also just made it past a trainer, but the trainer caught us on the way back. And we're trying to search all the rocks and places around in case there are any items hiding about. So we've just picked up some nectar. I feel we are headed on the right path at the moment. And a lot of our team has taken some heavy blows from all the trainer battles. So we are just going to stop up and heal everybody and revive some of our knocked out Pokemon, just in case. I don't want to lose now and go all the way back to the town. We have now found the door to a new little area. So let's go and explore this place. There is a trainer running around here. It does help to get all these trainers out the way and just battle them. If you do avoid them and make your way past, later on in the game, you're probably going to forget that you didn't battle them and you're going to battle them anyway. But there, we fixed one of the little bridges, and that's a massive shortcut to where the medical kit is. So that's going to help us a ton. And here you can even do some mining and pick some of the flowers in that. And here we just picked up link stones, which are crucial. So those allow a lot of Pokemon to evolve, those items. I think we were quite lucky to mine those link stones, but you can also get some valuable items here. I think we might be able to use the link stone to evolve Haunter into Gengar. And yeah, I don't know, maybe some of our other Pokemon will have to have a look and see what's all in our PC too. But at least we've got a whole bunch of link stones now. You can spend some time there doing some mining if you want and try get some valuable money. And now I just want to use a PP up. When I'm going on these long adventures, a lot of my Pokemon are running out of attacks. running out of PP because our strongest attacks don't have a lot of PP. So we're going to use PP up and give it to Magma. We're probably going to up its aura attack. And I think our bag is getting pretty full, so we're going to have to try and sell and use a whole bunch of items. I don't know why our bag got full so quickly. It's quite strange. Maybe we have to go and deposit a whole bunch of items into the PC as well. That might help. But it looks like we went to a dead end there, so we're going to head up north this time and see if we can continue with the route here. We have found another FOE roaming about there. And here are a whole bunch of berries that you can pick. So we found the mining area. Here you can pick up some of the plants and berries and things. We have found a chest here. We are trying to make our way past the FOE without it detecting us, which we have done pretty smoothly. And we have found another little entrance to a new town. So at least here we can heal up again and stock up on items and chat to everyone. There's a few side quests for us to take on as well. And as you can see, you can stock up on a whole bunch of items. This little camp is called the Raid of Casino or something. And here we've taken on a little side quest. This guy wants us to try and defeat one of the FOEs or something. We're going to chat to everyone and try get all the side quests in order. And then we are going to try and find the next route that we need to take in order to find the captain of the Fourth Stratum. Here is a guy that's willing to teach us Ice Punch. So if you do need Ice Punch, there it is. And here we have found the underground city, but we can't enter it yet. There's a hiker blocking it, so there must be something we need to complete first. And we can't head up north there because the bridge is still broken. So we're going to have to try and figure a way around to repair that bridge. I suppose that's the first work of order. Try and fix that bridge. But we have used one of our link stones now and evolved our Haunter into Gengar. So that's definitely going to strengthen our team a whole bunch. I can't wait to try out Gengar now. And here we've reached a little puzzle. As you can see, there's these blue totems everywhere. And I recommend you go back to the town and go and buy a whole bunch of antidotes, because there are these plants in here. Every time you walk over them, one of the Pokemon in your team will get poisoned. So if you walk over them twice, going back and forth, your Pokemon will get poisoned twice and your whole team will just get poisoned and end up getting knocked out. So I recommend before even starting this little mission, go back to the campsite and buy about 50 antidotes if you can. And then as soon as your Pokemon get poisoned, you can just use the antidotes to sort them out. And here those blue totems are blocking the path to the east, so there must be some kind of puzzle for us. We've just found a red totem, which is pretty interesting. Most of them have been blue, but we saw a red one there. So now we're quickly just going to explore the rest of the area and try pick up any remaining items. We just picked up a max elixir, but now we're going to go back to that red totem and see if we can do anything with it. When we go and click on it, it looks like there is a switch which has just unlocked a new area. And now I understand these totems are kind of like puzzles. So you've got to try and flip the switches in a specific order to open different routes. So that's what we're going to try and do. We're going to try and search for more of these totems. Here we've just found another red one, which we've flipped blue. So hopefully that's unlocked another area for us. It's a bit tricky because you don't know where they have opened. You have to come back and try and explore. I think the main entrance is that middle blue totem that we have to free. But here now the eastern side is opened up. So that's what that second red totem did. It freed up this path. So let's come and explore here. It looks like there was another FOE to the south. We've picked up a bit of nectar, but let's try and avoid this FOE and make it past. Our Pokemon are still getting poisoned along the way, so we're going to keep using antidotes to heal them up, because as they get poisoned and you walk around, the more HP you lose. And you don't want your whole team to be down to 1 HP and then you have to battle someone. That will be disastrous. We have found another red totem, which we have flipped the switch. So I'm hoping that might open that middle path. There was that blue totem blocking the middle path in the area before. And here, this area is blocked off by 2 blue totems. So we obviously have to go back to the area that we came from and see. Yes, it looks like that little area is open now in the middle between these trees. And there's another red totem in there. So we're going to flip that switch and go back up north. And yes, that path has opened up. So we have made it to the next area. We have also repaired another bridge for a shortcut. So that's really good. We are making good progress in the Fourth Stratum. And it looks like we might have found the captain of the Fourth Stratum. So that little puzzle was a bit tricky, but it wasn't as tough as some of the previous stratums. I don't know if my team is completely ready. We have battled a ton of trainers, and we have evolved our Execute into Executor and also Haunter into Gengar. So let's give it a go. It looks like Cassian is the captain of the Fourth Stratum. And the first Pokemon he has sent out is Politoed and Ludicolo, which are both level 48. So you want to make sure your Pokemon are around like level 46 to 50. 50 is the current level cap, but you want to be up there, otherwise you're going to really struggle with this battle. And Ludicolo is a tricky Pokemon to battle because it's a grass and water type, so I think it doesn't really have that many weaknesses. And now the captain of the Fourth Stratum, Cassian, has just sent out a legendary Suicune, which is level 50. I wasn't expecting that, so this battle has definitely gone up a notch in difficulty. We have sent out our Executor to hopefully do some solid damage now. We've also got Gyarados out there. We have finally got Ludicolo out the way, and now he has sent out a level 50 Aggron, which looks absolutely unreal. It's definitely another alternate version. It looks more like a steel type, this Aggron. It looks like a bronzed Aggron. And it looks like our team is hanging in there. Gyarados has just got knocked out, unfortunately, but we did take out Aggron. Now the captain has sent out a Raichu, which is level 49. We sent out Kabutops, which has just knocked out the legendary Suicune. And our Executor wants to learn a new move. It looks like the captain has just sent out a level 50 Kingdra as well. So we got our work cut out for us, but I have faith in our team. Our Executor has just been knocked out, but now we're going to send out our secret weapon, which is Gengar, our newly evolved Gengar. Kabutops still has full HP, and Gengar has just been one-shotted, so that's not good news. But Kabutops has knocked out the other Pokemon. So now it's just Kingdra versus Kabutops. It's a one-on-one. We're still at full HP, and Kabutops has done it. We have defeated the captain of the Fourth Stratum. Let's go. And now we have unlocked the underground city, it seems, so we can make our way back to the camp. What an episode and what a battle. That's all it's going to be for this one. Thanks for watching.